Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is another Theta update video, and if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot. Alright, in this video, we are going to hone in on Theta drop and the power of TFUEL and why it's so important to continue to buy TFUEL, why the price is very low. And we will dig into that right here, right now. And the important thing is, for these larger drops, so Q4 of 2021 and then all of 2022, when we're expecting to see some big names and some big drops. Why is this important? I actually created a little PowerPoint here and we'll check it out. I had actually made this a couple days ago, about a month ago, and it dropped out of my cross-check, so we will get back into this video. So 30 September 2021, this is just a hypothetical situation where if we bought TFUEL, $1,000 worth of TFUEL in 30 September, we would have about 4,000 TFUEL just hanging out in our wallet, and we're just going to keep it there until late 2021 and early 2022 when we're expecting these larger drops from these larger celebrities. That's one situation, and the other situation we're going to look at is if we're just, hey, we have $1,000 and we know that there's going to be some big drops here in the future. Let's see what happens. And initially, I found this one on Theta Drop, crazy for cryptos, love them, but we are thinking about these huge celebrities. So essentially, I think the same thing, but a Katy Perry backstage pass NFT that, you know, people can redeem or fans can redeem in the future. And it's the price currently in this hypothetical situation is $888.88. And there's a couple different outcomes for the future. You know, as we saw, the price of TFUEL when I started this was around 25 cents. I think now it's closer to 30 cents. But in the end of this year, around 30 December, what's the price going to be? Probably around 50 cents. Who knows? Maybe it'll hang out around 30 cents. But this is just hypothetical. If the price does raise to 50 cents around the time of all these larger celebrities getting into the Theta drops, then we would have to pay about 1,777 TFUEL. And then if the price of TFUEL just skyrockets, and these are just hypothetical, guys, we would have to pay 888. And then also, once again, another hypothetical, and this doesn't have to be at the end of this year, but just any time in the future, if we would have bought $1,000 worth of TFUEL at the price of 25 cents. So TFUEL price of $2, we'd only have to pay 444 TFUEL approximately. And why is this important? Because if we would have bought $1,000 worth of TFUEL at a TFUEL price of 25 cents, then we'd have approximately 4,000 TFUEL. And as far as our entire allocation or percentage of our wallet or portfolio of that purchase, if we were to purchase this hypothetical backstage pass at 50 cents, we would have to pay 1,777 TFUEL, and that's about 44% of the overall portfolio. And as I kind of alluded to earlier, there's $1 and there's $2. It'd be about 22% and 11% of the overall portfolio, respectively. Now, if we compare that to if we would have used US dollars, it would cost us $888.88, where our overall portfolio that we were saving for these huge drops is just $1,000 is all we had saved up. So if we waited and only had $1,000, that would be about 89%, almost our entire savings allocated to this one drop or whichever drop that we so choose. And that is no bueno, especially when you compare it to earlier, where by comparison, if you bought in early around 25 cents, worst case scenario would be about a little less than half of your portfolio. So you would have another half of your portfolio to potentially buy another NFT or another drop. And that's why the US dollar is not ideal to, just hodl it in your bank account, even if the price of TFUEL kind of fluctuates a little bit. As we see, we're starting to enter a crypto, bull market, and the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're all starting to rise up. And I think that will continue to flow over to the altcoins here in a little bit. So let's continue with this hypothetical situation. What if originally the price of these NFT backstage passes was $888 and then it increased to $1,500? Also, the price of TFUEL, originally started in this hypothetical situation around 50 cents, but it increased to $1. What does that mean? So it costs about $1,500 to redeem, either purchase or sell this NFT. We paid, as we've seen, 1,777 TFUEL. And at the current price, after you do all the calculations, the NFT value, it raised from $888 to $1,500. And that is a profit of $611, a little bit over that. And, this is important because either if you paid in TFUEL or US dollars, the profit would be more or less the same. If you pay in TFUEL, you do save 5%. So you could potentially make a little bit more. But the big thing I want to hone in on is the allocation or the percent of your portfolio that you used for TFUEL is only about 44%. Whereas if you saved, just $1,000 in your bank account waiting for these NFT drops, then you would have used more or less your entire portfolio on this one NFT drop. But if you paid in TFUEL and the price of TFUEL continues to appreciate, you potentially had the option to purchase multiple of these NFT drops. And that's something that I just wanted to highlight, where some people might be holding out on purchasing TFUEL because the price is low and they don't like, how low the price of TFUEL is. But guys, it's actually the best time to buy TFUEL and just hodl it for the future for these larger drops. And as we can see, the price of TFUEL is about 29 cents, so just less than 30 cents. And it's ranked number 73. And I mean, the market cap is $1.5 billion. And then if we look at some TA, it is kind of hovering around this layer of support around that 29-30 cent mark. And the hypothetical situation that I threw out of TFUEL going up to 50 cents, it's not too unheard of. I mean, just a couple weeks ago, we were up at 46, 47 cents. So 50 cents by the end of the year is definitely possible, especially with large news, big drops coming out in the future. So guys, this is why now is definitely the time to continue buying TFUEL and just keep accumulating. I know it's kind of depressing to see the price all the way down here, but I think the price will continue to rise. Not financial advice, but this is just one man's opinion. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one.